What's going on, my people? Big up on yourself, my viewers and my subscribers. Welcome back to the channel. For your first time, please remember to like out the video. Remember to share, comment and subscribe for your support and growth. Remember you're not liking the content because most time, if not all the time, not knowing the content for like. Because me myself sometimes don't even like the content either. You get what I say? It's just a way, me have to just bring it to you, you understand what I mean? And like I said, it's just the way YouTube use to suggest it in this algorithm so more people can hear what I want. So if you want more people hear what I want, just like the video, you understand what I mean? Now with all of that said and all of that done, me go jump into the intro, then me go come back with me if you understand me. The future look very dim for Marva Forrest, who is seriously ill, and she has the task of taking care of her 7-year-old grandson, who is an orphan. Marva is suffering from brittle bone. She is unable to help her grandson how she would like to. Abraham, which is her grandson's nickname, mother died in 2017 and his father died 2 years later. Anyone who is willing to help Forrest and her grandson can contact her at 876-852-8426. Detectives from the Criminal Investigation Branch in Port Antonio, Portland are probing the death of an unidentified man whose body was found along Old Harbor Street on Monday morning with the head bashed in. Police sources say the body was discovered in a drain shortly after 5 a.m. by a passerby who raised an alarm. A sum of money is said to be the center of a deadly altercation between two friends in Clarendon on Sunday. The incident, which left 18-year-old Jevoy Mackenzie, also known as Jagba, and Barker of Harry Street in Maypen dead and another person in police custody, escalated about 4:30 a.m. along Harry Street. The police say the deceased and a 20-year-old suspect were involved in a dispute over money when the suspect used a knife to stab Mackenzie in the groin. Mackenzie was taken to hospital where he died while being treated. It is understood that both men were at a party earlier along Manchester Avenue in Maypen when the dispute started over allegedly missing money belonging to the suspect. Mackenzie offered to give the money back, however it was not the correct amount. The two reportedly left the event and the dispute became physical, leading to Mackenzie's death. Two suspects have been taken in police custody in relation to the killing of a man in Watton, St. Anne on Sunday morning. Dead is 60-year-old Herbert Sims, otherwise called Babsy, a shop owner in the community. Reports are that a resident went to Sims' establishment to make a purchase when his body was discovered. The police were alerted, and upon their arrival, Sims was seen lying in a pool of blood with stab wounds to his neck. In an update this afternoon, head of the St. Anne Police Senior Superintendent Powell said the suspects were held shortly after the incident. Two men were shot, one fatal, after gunmen opened fire at a group of people in a community known as Tenement in South Spring, Montego Bay, St. James on Saturday night. The dead man has been identified as 40-year-old Philip Parkins, a resident of the area. The 27-year-old injured man has been admitted in hospital. It was reported that about 10:40 p.m. several persons were in a yard when they were approached by a number of men armed with guns. Police said the gunmen opened gunfire. All the persons ran in different directions. It was later discovered that the now deceased and another man were suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. A St. Andrew businesswoman identified only as Stephanie R. Browning was shot and killed on Delamere Avenue about 11:45 a.m. this morning. Residents say the mother of four operates a hair salon was on her way to pick up her 3-year-old son from school when she was attacked by her killer. Detectives assigned to the St. Catherine North Division have listed 5 men as wanted for several crimes committed across the parish. They are Shamar McDonald, otherwise called China, of St. John's Road, St. Catherine. McDonald is wanted for murder. Glendon Amos, otherwise called Bull, of Commodore District, St. Catherine, who is wanted for murder. Gregory Ferguson, otherwise called Ruff, of Marchpen Road, St. Catherine, who is wanted for murder. Dean Norman, otherwise called Max, of Berwick District, Riversdale, St. Catherine, who is wanted for murder. And Brian King, otherwise called Marlon King, of Fletcherland, Kidston Town, St. Catherine, who is wanted for shooting with intent. The men are being urged to turn themselves in to the police immediately, while members of the public are being reminded that it is a criminal offense to harbor a fugitive. Investigators are therefore encouraging persons to continue sharing information to aid in the investigation by calling the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305 or 876-984-4490, Crime Stop at 311, the NIB tip line 811, the police emergency number 119, or the nearest police station. Now, a person of interest has been taken in custody following Monday morning discovery of a body in a culvert in Port Antonio, Portland. The body identified is that of 65-year-old Delroy Henderson, otherwise called Pipey or Sugar Rat, and Jr. of no fixed address, was found along Blake Street near a gas station. Information reaching us was that around 4:20 a.m. a resident was walking along the roadway, saw the body and alerted the police. On arrival, the police saw Henderson lying on his back in the culvert dressed in a plaid shirt, blue jeans, pants and a brown shoes. The shirt was bloody and the body had what appeared to be a stab wound to the neck. He was taken by the police to the Port Antonio Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Following investigation, the person of interest was picked up by lawmen. He is to be questioned later today. Police are trying to find a motive and a suspect following Saturday afternoon killing of a motorist at McGilchrist Palm in Tollgate, Clarendon. The dead man has been identified as 38-year-old Sheldon Simmet from Racetrack in Denby, Clarendon. He was found dead in his motor car with gunshot wounds. Reports are that around 4:30 p.m. residents reported hearing explosion and summoned the police. On arrival of the police, the body of the man, the now deceased, was seen in an AD wagon motor car with the driver door open and his upper body slightly outside. The police said the body had what appeared to be gunshot wounds to the head. The scene was processed and the body was taken to the Maypen Hospital where he was pronounced dead. 2 men were shot, one fatal, after gunman opened fire on a group of people in a community known as Tenement in South Spring, Montego Bay, St. James, Saturday night. 2 men were shot, one fatal, after gunman opened fire on a group of people in a community known as Tenement in South Spring, Montego Bay, St. James, Saturday night. The dead man has been identified as 40-year-old Philip Parkinson, a resident of the area. The 27-year-old injured man has been admitted to hospital, the police said. It was reported that about 10:40 p.m. several persons were in a yard when they were approached by a number of men armed with guns. The police said the gunmen opened fire at all the people and ran in different directions. It was later discovered that the now deceased and another man were suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. A senior citizen was found dead inside his shop in Wattown district in St. Anne's early this morning. He is 60-year-old Herbert Sims, otherwise called Babsy. It is reported that residents went to the establishment around 1 a.m. and stumbled upon Sims' body. Police responded and checks reportedly revealed that the body had cuts and bruises all over. No motive has yet been established for Sims' death. A man that is not yet being identified was shot and killed by the police in Portmore, St. Catherine on Sunday during what reported to be a car chase and shootout that ended in an early morning crash. According to information reaching us, sometimes around 3 a.m. a group of police officers were on patrol in Nago's Head area of Portmore when they signaled the driver of a Toyota Vaxi to stop. The driver reportedly disobeyed their command and opened gunfire on the team before speeding away. The police gave chase and returned fire. The driver lost control of the vehicle, which then crashed into a canal along Hellshire Main Road. The driver was the only occupant of the vehicle. He was found suffering from injuries and taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Appear to be gunshot wounds. My viewers and my subscribers, have a wonderful day. Big up on yourself. Bless up. Bless up. I'm out. My viewers and my subscribers, have a wonderful day. Big up on yourself. Bless up. Bless up. I'm out.